Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. High fastball is in there.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Big Daddy, as he grounds one briskly to short. Correa scoops it up onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, number 6.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 6, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's George Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They're down 4-0. Now in the box, James. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box now. Big dog Decky. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Nobody out. Runner on first. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, number 11. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, number 21.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Mike Fiers is going to take over
now
here in
pitching
inning
for the
number
Astros,
5, so it'll be a bullpen
number
game
54,
from here on out.
Mike Fiers.
Mays will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got to know by now. He's not going to challenge me. He's got to start looking on the corners. Maybe he'll get something to drive. But other than that, you're probably taking your base.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Julieski Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mays moves over. 1 away.
Now batting,
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. To short. He's right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
the catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a ball. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Striding in once again, Small. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Ready once again, number 22. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Carlos Beltran. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2. But now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Payoff pitch one more time. And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball. Strike 2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, George Springer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from game 3 after this. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th now in game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Standing in, Big Daddy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 6.
Digging in to try it again, number 6. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Altuve at second. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another chance. James, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Settling in now, Alex Bregman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
0-1, here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Big dog Decky. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, number 11. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box. Mays 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Small, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate. plate, Yulieski Gurriel. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
In there, strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mays is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Mariners are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Luke Gregerson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now, number 22. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 22.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1, here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Robinson Cano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Big Daddy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, number 6. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 1-0. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it. That one's way out of here. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, James. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 36, Will Harris.
Big dog Decky will be his first assignment upon entering. Is a bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
0-1. Here it comes. Fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Mariners 6 and the Astros nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. His second home run of the series, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center
At the
fielder,
plate, George Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.